Top 8 Best Fruits Diabetics Should Know. Lower blood sugar. You've probably heard it 100 times. Eat more fruits, they're good for you. So you try. You swap snacks for bananas, toss berries into your breakfast, maybe even drink a fruit smoothie thinking you're making the right choice. Then, your sugar spikes. You feel frustrated, confused, maybe even a little betrayed. Here's the truth most people don't hear. Not all fruits are created equal. Some can actually help you manage blood sugar. Others, even the ones that seem perfectly healthy, can work against you. It all comes down to how your body processes them. Certain fruits are rich in fiber and digest slowly, keeping your sugar steady. Others? They're packed with fast-acting sugars that hit your bloodstream like a shot of syrup. In this video, we'll cut through the confusion. You'll discover 8 fruits that don't just taste good. They support your blood sugar. We'll break down what makes them special, how to eat them, and how to use tools like the glycemic index and glycemic load without needing a PhD. Let's make fruit simple again, because when you know what to look for, sweet doesn't have to mean scary. 1. Apples. If you've ever bitten into a crisp, juicy apple and thought, "This can't be bad for me," you're right. Apples are actually one of the best fruits a diabetic can eat. Their glycemic index is low, typically between 32 and 38, which means they won't send your blood sugar on a wild ride. And their glycemic load? Even better, around 4.7, which takes both sugar type and quantity into account. But here's what really makes apples special: fiber. Most of the natural sugar in an apple comes bundled with fiber, especially in the skin, and that slows digestion like a speed bump for your bloodstream. Instead of a sugar spike, you get a gradual energy release that helps keep your levels steady. That's why you should never peel an apple. The skin is where a lot of the fiber lives, and apples don't just stop at fiber. They're rich in quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that may help your body respond better to insulin. That's a game changer for anyone dealing with insulin resistance. Of course, you still need to keep it reasonable. 1 small or medium apple a day is perfect. Don't go overboard thinking more is better. A smart way to enjoy it? Slice one up and pair it with a spoonful of peanut butter. The protein and fat help slow digestion even more. It's a simple move, but it can make a real difference in how your body handles sugar. Apples are more than just convenient. They're a smart, steadying force in a diabetic diet. 2. Berries. Imagine popping a handful of berries into your mouth, sweet, tart, and bursting with flavor. Now imagine they're also working for your blood sugar, not against it. That's the power of berries. Whether it's blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, or blackberries, they all rank low on the glycemic index, typically between 28 and 40, which means they cause only a gentle rise in blood sugar. Their glycemic load is just as friendly, landing between 2 and 7.2 per half cup, depending on the type. That makes them one of the safest fruits you can enjoy without stressing over glucose levels. But what really sets berries apart isn't just the numbers. It's what's inside. They're loaded with anthocyanins, a powerful antioxidant that not only fights inflammation but has been linked to improved insulin response and lower post-meal blood sugar. In other words, berries might actually help your body handle sugar better. They're also low in total carbs, with a full cup coming in at around 21 grams, and much of that is fiber, which slows down how fast sugar hits your bloodstream. That's key for avoiding spikes. On top of all that, berries are incredibly versatile. Toss them into plain Greek yogurt, sprinkle them on a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just grab a handful straight from the fridge. They give you that fruity satisfaction without the crash, something that's hard to come by when you're managing diabetes. So if you're looking for something sweet that won't mess with your numbers, berries are as close to a perfect choice as it gets. 3. Kiwi. This fuzzy little fruit might surprise you, because kiwi is actually one of the best under-the-radar choices for blood sugar control. With a glycemic index around 50 and a glycemic load of just 7.7, kiwi falls nicely into the low category for both. That means it digests slowly, keeping your glucose levels steady instead of spiking. But that's just the beginning. Kiwi is loaded with vitamin C, more than an orange, which supports your immune system and helps fight inflammation, something many people with diabetes deal with every day. And then there's the fiber. Each kiwi is packed with it, especially in the skin, and fiber plays a key role in slowing down sugar absorption and keeping you full longer. That's a win for both blood sugar and appetite control. Even better, kiwi is naturally low in calories, and a whole medium fruit clocks in at just around 10 grams of carbs, making it an easy fit for most meal plans. Don't be afraid to eat the skin either. It's completely edible, adds extra fiber, and gives the fruit a satisfying texture if you give it a good wash. Kiwi is more versatile than most people think. You can slice it up into a fruit bowl, blend it into a smoothie, or just grab a spoon and eat it straight. It's sweet, tangy, and refreshing. But most of all, it's smart. So next time you're craving something juicy that won't throw off your numbers, reach for a kiwi. It's one of those small, powerful choices that quietly supports your health in a big way. 4. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruit aren't just bright and juicy. They're also quietly powerful when it comes to managing diabetes and protecting your heart. Oranges have a glycemic index of about 43 and a glycemic load around 4.4, while grapefruit scores even lower, with a GI of just 25 and a GL of 1.2 per half cup. Those numbers mean they have a gentle, steady impact on your blood sugar. No wild swings, just slow, manageable energy. But citrus fruits offer more than just blood sugar stability. They're packed with vitamin C, which not only boosts your immune system, but may help reduce inflammation, something many people with diabetes deal with every day. These fruits also contain powerful antioxidants and flavonoids that have been shown to improve heart health, a major bonus since diabetes often goes hand in hand with cardiovascular risk. Studies suggest citrus fruits may help lower blood pressure and bad cholesterol too, offering even more protection. A small orange or a few slices of grapefruit in your breakfast could be doing more for your body than you think. That said, grapefruit does come with one important warning. It can interfere with certain medications, especially those for blood pressure or cholesterol. So if you're on prescriptions, talk to your doctor before adding grapefruit to your daily mix. Still, for most people, citrus fruits are a smart, delicious way to support better glucose control and heart health at the same time. Just make sure to stick with whole fruit, not juice, and keep your portions reasonable. It's all about getting that natural sweetness with benefits your body will actually thank you for. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more easy, blood sugar-friendly tips. And if you have any questions or need advice, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and help in any way I can. 5. Avocados. Avocados might just be the most unexpected superfruit for people with diabetes. They don't taste sweet, they don't look like typical fruit, and yet they're one of the most blood sugar-friendly foods you can eat. With a glycemic index around 40 and a glycemic load of just 1 for half a cup, avocados have almost no impact on your glucose levels. That's incredibly rare, especially for something classified as a fruit. What they lack in sugar, they make up for in healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fats, which do wonders for your metabolism. These fats slow digestion, help keep you full longer, and may improve how your body responds to insulin, all of which are key for keeping blood sugar in check. But avocados don't stop there. They're rich in potassium and folate, two heart-loving nutrients that support healthy blood pressure and circulation, which is a big deal, considering how closely diabetes is linked to heart problems. And because they help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, they actually enhance the nutrition of everything else on your plate. Whether you're spreading avocado on toast, blending it into a smoothie, or scooping up fresh guacamole, you're not just eating a trend. You're making a smart, stable, satisfying choice that fits beautifully into a blood sugar-conscious lifestyle. Just remember, a little goes a long way. Their richness makes them easy to enjoy in small portions without spiking your sugar or weighing you down. Creamy, filling, and full of good fats, avocados prove that not all fruits need to be sweet to be incredibly good for you. 6. Apricots. Apricots might not be the flashiest fruit at the store, but don't let their size fool you. These little golden gems are a smart and surprisingly powerful choice for people with diabetes. With a glycemic index of just 34 and a glycemic load around 3.8, apricots land squarely in the low-impact zone, which means they won't send your blood sugar on a wild ride. One fresh apricot contains only about 4 grams of carbs, most of which are naturally balanced by fiber, especially if you eat the skin. That fiber slows digestion and helps prevent sugar from hitting your bloodstream too quickly, exactly what you want when managing diabetes. But apricots aren't just about sugar control. They're also rich in vitamin A, a nutrient that supports eye health and strengthens the immune system. Two things that often need extra attention if you're living with diabetes. And they come packed with antioxidants that help protect your cells from oxidative stress, something people with elevated blood sugar levels are more vulnerable to over time. The key is to stick with whole, fresh apricots. Dried versions may look innocent, but they're often concentrated with sugar and calories, making them more of a dessert than a health food. Instead, enjoy a couple of fresh apricots as a snack, add them to your morning yogurt, or slice them into a salad for a pop of sweet, tart flavor that won't throw off your numbers. Easy to carry, quick to eat, and full of benefits. Apricots are proof that the smallest fruits can sometimes make the biggest impact on your health. 7. Peaches. If you think sweet fruits are off limits for diabetics, peaches might just change your mind. These juicy summertime favorites are more than just a treat. They're actually one of the smartest fruits you can reach for when you're trying to keep your blood sugar stable. With a glycemic index around 28 and a glycemic load of just 3, peaches have a gentle effect on your glucose levels, especially when eaten fresh and whole. Forget the canned stuff drowning in syrup. Real peaches bring the flavor without the sugar bomb. One of the biggest reasons peaches work so well in a diabetes-friendly diet is their fiber. That fiber slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream, giving your body more time to handle it and keeping you off the blood sugar roller coaster. Plus, fiber helps you feel fuller longer, which is key if you're trying to manage your weight. A major factor in type 2 diabetes control. But what really makes peaches stand out is their vitamin profile. They're loaded with vitamin A for healthy eyes and skin, vitamin C for immune support and inflammation control, and potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports heart health. All of that adds up to serious benefits for people living with diabetes, where managing more than just blood sugar is part of the daily routine. The best part? You can enjoy them in so many ways. Sliced over yogurt, blended into smoothies, or just eaten plain for a sweet, guilt-free snack. When you're craving something fruity but don't want the crash, peaches give you the best of both worlds, sweetness and stability. 8. Cherries. Cherries might be tiny, but when it comes to managing blood sugar, they're a total powerhouse. With a glycemic index of just 22 and a glycemic load of only 2.7, cherries rank among the lowest of all fruits, meaning they barely nudge your blood sugar, even if you're keeping a close eye on it. But that's just the start. What really sets cherries apart is what gives them their deep, rich red color, a compound called anthocyanin. These natural antioxidants don't just make cherries beautiful, they actually help your body fight inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are major players in insulin resistance. By lowering inflammation, anthocyanins can improve how your body uses insulin, and that's a big deal if you're trying to control your glucose levels. Cherries also bring fiber to the table, which helps slow sugar absorption and keeps you feeling full longer. Plus, they sneak in some vitamin C for immune support, potassium for heart health, and even melatonin, the sleep hormone, which is a nice bonus, since better sleep can help with blood sugar control, too. But here's the catch. Cherries are addictive. They're sweet, juicy, and way too easy to eat by the handful. So portion control really matters. A good rule of thumb is to stick with about half a cup of fresh or frozen unsweetened cherries. Skip the syrupy canned ones and dried versions loaded with added sugar. When eaten the right way, cherries can be more than just a delicious snack. They can be a real part of your strategy to keep your blood sugar balanced and your cravings satisfied, all in one juicy bite. So now you know, The right fruits don't just fit into a diabetic diet, they can actually help you manage it. With every bite of an apple, a handful of berries, or a slice of avocado, you're not just eating, you're choosing to support your blood sugar, protect your heart, and fuel your body the smart way. You don't have to live in fear of fruit. You just need to know which ones work with your body, not against it. And now you do. The sweetness you crave doesn't have to be the enemy. It can be part of your strategy. And if you're looking for easy, delicious meals that won't send your blood sugar through the roof, make sure to check out our diabetes-friendly cooking channel. We share simple, tasty recipes designed to keep your meals exciting while helping you stay on track with your health. Whether you need quick breakfast ideas, blood sugar-friendly snacks, or hearty dinners, we've got you covered. Hit subscribe and start cooking smarter today. You've already taken the first step by learning. The next step? Putting it into practice, one smart choice at a time. You've got more power over your health than you think. And if you want more simple, realistic tips that actually make a difference, watch the next video. Your blood sugar will thank you. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you, and goodbye.